Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It is Monday, May 5th already. Wow, we're already 5 days into May, which means tomorrow is the 6th of May and we start the brand new catalog is going to be live. I have it here in my hot little hands. I can't show you the inside pages yet officially until tomorrow, but look at the catalog. The front, it is amazing. And if you live in Canada and you need a copy, drop me a line below. I will send you a copy. I'll share with you, I'll respond to you and let you know how you can get your hands on a copy. Okay, this week is so exciting because the new catalog goes live tomorrow. Also, the next batch of online exclusives is being released tomorrow. Oh my gosh, there's going to be 2 new kits from our kids collection being released tomorrow. What else? There's so many things, right? How are you all doing? Are you excited for the new catalog? It's a great catalog. If you haven't seen the inside pages yet, I cannot wait for you to see it. They did a really, really good job. Hi, TJ. Hello, Joy. Hi, Annika from the Netherlands. Hello, hello. How was your weekend? I had a really busy weekend, fantastic weekend. I actually got lots done. On Saturday, it was World Scrapbooking, National World, whatever. It was International Scrapbooking Day, day to pull out your photos and to start putting them in albums, creating scrapbook pages, all of the things for memory keeping. And I was so excited to join you. I don't know if you saw that replay. I will post that up on my YouTube channel, the replay. But I had a blast sharing all of my not all of them. I only went back to maybe October. Yeah, I think I started from October to now. I shared the pages that we have been doing together in my scrapbook club. If you're interested in that and you live in Canada, reach out to me. I'll give you all the details on how you can join that monthly club and be able to do 2 pages every single month with us. And it is such a fun Zoom call to get on live with those ladies and to see what they're doing. And if you're in Canada, you can sign up with me to get that kit. And also I mentioned on Saturday, I've got some more exciting things coming up in terms of how you can get all of this stuff no matter where you are in the world. The inspiration from these pages, I appreciate your feedback. And I know a lot of you have asked me to share more with you about my scrapbooking journey. And I am so happy. It makes my heart so happy. Thank you so much, Joy. Thank you. Thank you for your compliment. I appreciate that. And I just want to share more and more. That's why I do what I do. I join you live here every morning to share my love of stamping, my love of scrapbooking and paper crafting with you. And I'm really, really grateful in my heart that you join me. Whether you join me here live at 9 a.m. Monday to Friday, Mountain Time, Calgary time, or you watch the replay, I appreciate you so much. Okay, let's start this week off on a great start. So we have Global Design Project Challenge. As you know, if you watch me regularly, you know that I like to participate in that challenge, kick off the week. I've been doing this for a few years now. Time flies when you're having fun. But I started that venture of kicking off the week with Global Design Project a long time ago, and I still continue to do it. And I'm now on their design team, and I really appreciate that invite. And I'm so excited. This week the theme is baby. So I won't be doing baby cards all week, but the card that I'm going to do today, I'm going to take the beautiful gallery. I'm going to be playing with the beautiful gallery suite. Okay. So this beautiful gallery suite is a brand new one from the annual catalog that goes live tomorrow, the 2025 to 2026 annual catalog goes live tomorrow. I'm going to kick it off today with, I'm just trying to read your comments and they fly by. I love starting my days with your inspiration to get me going. And then when you come on unexpected, makes your day. Oh, TJ, thank you. That makes my day. Thank you for your kind words. I appreciate that. So we're going to do the Global Design Project today with the baby challenge. It was a challenge. This was a challenge for me because I knew I wanted to play with beautiful gallery. And I always like to give you 5 ideas with my product of the week, right? And my product of the week this week is a brand new suite because I really feel like you're going to need all parts of this suite. It is stunning. Have you guys seen it? It is so stunning and so elegant. And I'm super excited. I'm going to flip the camera and share 2 graphics with you that I really want you to check out. And let me see. What else do I have to mention? Okay. New catalog tomorrow. Online exclusives tomorrow. New kits tomorrow. And another huge announcement. A starter kit special. Oh my goodness. If you've been sitting on the fence about the starter kit, you should jump over to the other side tomorrow without hurting yourself. Jump over and join our Stampin' Up! Family tomorrow, because in Canada, I gotta fix my camera. It's just sliding down on me here. Okay, here we go. In Canada, you can get your very own custom starter kit starting tomorrow. Starts May 6th, goes right till the end of May. The deal is you get to choose $206 of whatever you want, but you're only going to pay $135 with 0 shipping and no tax in most provinces. So I'm in Alberta, there's no tax here, so it's just $135. So your credit card will only be charged for $135, but you get to choose $208 worth of product, and there's no shipping. Like, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And they're doing it again. I'm like so over the moon excited. So maybe you were a demonstrator and you let your demonstrator status lapse. It's time to come on back. Come on back and join again and get the things from the new catalog, get their new online exclusives, get those new kits. It doesn't take much to add up to 206, right? I have a wish list like a mile long. So get those things in your starter kit starting tonight at midnight. All right. Let's flip the camera. I don't think I forgot anything. If I think of it, I'll mention it, but let's flip the camera. I got a couple of things I want to share with you before we get started. This is a mega suite. This suite is absolutely out of this world. I can't show you the pages of the catalog until tomorrow, but I can show you the product that I have on my desk. And that's even better, right? Seeing the actual product. So let's see her. Hi, Devin. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Lori. It was a nice surprise to see you on Saturday. Thank you. You would love to start scrapbooking. You gave me inspiration. Oh, that's awesome. That is my goal. Hello, Marlene from Edmonton. Hi, Betty from Chilliwack, BC. All my Canadians are here with me today. I love it. Anne Marie, thank you. Says sounds nice. Maria from Dallas. Hello, Linda Fletcher from Michigan. Thank you for being here. Alrighty. Hello, Linda Carver. Hi, Joyce from Calgary, my home city here. Alrighty, let's get started. Hello, Maggie from Pincher Creek. Love all your tips, tricks, and creative ideas. Hugs right back to you, Maggie. Thank you for your kind words. Linda says, can't wait for a peaceful garden. It looks awesome. Yes. Hi, Julie. Hello, Karen. Good morning to you. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to flip the camera and get started here. Dorothy says she's excited to see this card because her daughter's due to have her first baby next month. That is exciting news for sure. Hi, Jenny Graham from Red Deer. Hello, hello. Okay, let's flip the camera. We're making a baby card today with a product suite that probably you would not think would make a baby card, but I'm going to make it into a baby card. And I have another bundle to share with you that you can get today as a bundle. Because when Stampin' Up! Introduces products the first time, they're bundled at a 10% discount. If they carry them forward in future catalogs, they're no longer bundled, so you don't save your 10%. So guess what? Today, May 5th, is the very last day to order from this catalog, the outgoing annual catalog, as well as the mini catalog. So both of these, we're saying farewell tonight at midnight, so that we can bring in this one right here tomorrow. Okay, so these are coming in. So that means I've been doing lots of research and one of the bundles that is in this catalog at 10% off is carrying over, but separately. Okay, so if you like this bundle and you want to do baby stuff, you're going to want to get this baby bundle. It's called Onesie. What's the name of it? It's on my desk. It's called Cutest Onesie. I knew the word onesie was in it. It's called Cutest Onesie, and it's only $37.75 in Canada, the bundle price, right? So you might as well grab it today and get a discount, because tomorrow you'll have to pay. If you get the two separate products, you'll have to pay separate. So that's why we're doing it today, because Global Design Project starts today. And it's a baby theme, and I thought, what a great time to bring in Cutest Onesie and share with you why you need it in your life, because we all need baby cards at some point, right? So grab this one. You'll be able to make baby cards and all kinds, and other cards too. Okay, let me flip the camera now. Alrighty, good morning everyone. Hi Elaine, hello, hello. Marlene says join, join, join. Yes, join the Stampin' Up family. It is the best deal, the best deal. And I mean, who doesn't love a good deal, right? A discount on all your items. I could talk for days about why I love being a demonstrator. You guys have heard me talk for days. Well, maybe just a little bit each day. Okay, let's get started. Hi, Lorene from St. John. Thank you for being here. Your list is just as long. Yes, Marlene. Mine too. Oh, there's so many things in that new catalog that I cannot wait to order. Let's get started here on today's card. Hi, Pat Benento. Hello, hello. How are you? Good to see you. And we've got Laura from Vermilion. Wow, so many people with me today. All right, let's get started. We're going to flip the camera. We got a sunny, sunny day in the backyard today. Look at that blue sky up there. Oh, and the grass is turning nicely green. I love, love, love spring. Okay, so my friend Marie, I don't know if she's here with me today yet. Maybe she will be watching the replay. Marie said she was missing, I used to put my host code up here on the top part of my screen. And she said, I miss your pretty design for your host code. So I decided to take Marie's advice because I listen to you guys and I appreciate you all so much and your comments. And I decided to put this up here. So this week I am playing with Beautiful Gallery. And I'm going to show you all the products in that suite. And we're also playing today with the Global Design Project Challenge, hashtag GDP495. It is a baby theme. So pull out your baby things and make a card, post it with this hashtag GDP495. And we'd love to see what you make. Now, the Beautiful Gallery Bun Suite is amazing. And I am on this all-star video class bundle. And this is the graphic that the little sneak peek I can share with you. This tutorial is available for purchase over on my online store. If you go to rosecoleman.com, you can purchase this if you like. And you can get all of these video tutorials. There's 12 of them. 12 top demonstrators from around the world. We come together once a month and we create, this is a 53-page document, but I didn't have time before my video to print all 53 pages, so I just printed the cover page, but there is 53 pages in this entire tutorial of beautiful, you can see the little snippets of the projects, right? And this is what I'm playing with this week. I'm not going to show you any of these. They are exclusive to the tutorial, but we're going to play with them this week, and I'm going to give you 5 additional ideas this week, so you're going to want to really get this bundle. Suite. Now, the suite, I can't show you the pages of the catalog, but I can share with you. That's the code. Okay, so it'll be effective midnight tonight. You'll be able to order that. Or you can order it today if you want to buy the starter kit today, but wait till tomorrow because you get a better deal on the starter kit. So the suite collection includes 2 bundles, a pack of DSP, an embossing folder, some beautiful bling, ribbon, oh my gosh, all the things. And it's $191 to get the entire suite. And so guess what? With the starter kit, you can choose 208, right? So you're going to be able to get all of that into your starter kit. And you're only going to pay $135. It is a smoking deal. Okay, so let's see. Anne Marie says she has it. You bought it. Yep, good. And Cindy says she loves SU and being a demonstrator. Yes, there are so many of us happy demonstrators that have been around for a long time, right? Hi, Marie. You bring back the image. I did that. Yes, my friend, just for you. Thank you for your recommendation. That's the perfect thing to fill the space, plus it gives the information. Yes. So then if you go back and watch one of my videos and you're like, is this the video I need? Then you'll know it's from the week that I featured the Beautiful Gallery. So let's take a look at the bundles. So the Beautiful Gallery has 2 bundles. There's a bundle called Beautiful Motifs. Now, if you just want the bundle, it's $63. This one has all the words, beautiful words. And we've got a swirl here for the background. We've got another floral image. And then the inside shows it's a set of 5 dies. These are really detailed, beautiful dies. This one here is really cool because it just cuts the inside. You'll see me play with this one this week. It's so fun. Really, really elegant. Elegant is the word, right? So Beautiful Motifs. Then the other bundle is this one right here, and it's called Gallery Blooms. So this has these gorgeous, elegant gallery blooms, and it has a set of dies that is a set of 13 dies. Now, there's one die that is here on my desk somewhere. Don't tell me I lost it. I think it might still be on my machine. Is it on my machine? The big one. Oh, it's the star of the show today, so I can't lose that one. Here it is. Okay. So this set of dies, there's 13. Okay, so you get all of these over here, match the stamps. Look at this one. This is the one I was looking for. This is a beautiful frame die that cuts out the inside, the middle panel, and the outside panel with these embossed lines. Beautiful, gorgeous frame. Then we've got some detailed dies here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 detailed dies, and then the other dies coordinate with every single image you see on the front. So both of these are included in that bundle, in the suite. Okay, so you got 2 big bundles included, and we've got, let me show you the bling and the ribbon, and then we'll get into the paper. So the ribbon that's included with this suite is not very vanilla, basic beige, and it's a super soft ribbon. It's classic. It's called classic ribbon. So this is a gorgeous ribbon for doing bows. That's included. I love basic beige. Then for the bling, we have these pressed flower motifs. I'll hold them close so you can see. I don't know if you can tell from the camera, the detailed. I'm just going to hold it so you can see the texture. Can it focus? Let me hold it still so it focuses. Right there. Can you see that? There's like really fine detail in these, and they're super nice. Really, really nice gems. And the star, oh, there's something else. There's paper. And then there's also the embossing folder. Now the embossing folder that's included with this suite is called Damask. Look at that. Look at that pattern. We're going to play with this one today. Damask. I think I'm saying it right. Damask Designs is a regular size impression, not a 3D, but beautiful, beautiful design. So we're going to play with that today. And I really think the star of the show with this entire suite is the paper. Have you seen this paper? I'm going to show you the patterns like I always like to do on Monday when I start off here. And we're starting with a new product suite so you can get a good glimpse at this one. Okay, so we've got a package of 48 sheets, 12 designs, 4 of each. We're going to go through the designs. Look at this one. I think this is my favorite. I put it on top for a reason. I love this. Now, if you purchase my tutorial, the All-Star video tutorial, this is the pattern I used on my card. I can't share it with you because it's exclusive to the tutorial. But if you're on my team, if you join my team, you get access to these tutorials. I share them with my team for free, okay? So if you're on my team, don't go buy the tutorial because I am going to be loading that onto our private Facebook group. So another reason, another thing that I do for my team, I give them my tutorials, these kind of tutorials. Okay, so there's that pattern, beautiful roses. And on the back, we've got a design there, like a really nice subtle design. Now, what are the colors in this paper? Let's just see here. We've got, let me grab the background. Okay. Because there's a lot of really fun patterns. I love the paper. I could sit down and just make cards with the paper. Okay, so we've got basic beige, basic black, basic gray, calypso coral, cloud cover. Some cloud cover going on here, which is one of our new in colors that starts tomorrow. We won't have an ink pad, but we will have a re-inker. We will have a spot. We will have a marker. We will have a blend. We'll have ribbon. You're going to have lots of cloud cover products, but we won't have the actual classic ink in this kind of a pad because there was a chemical reaction between the ink and the materials of the pad. So just a heads up, you know, traditionally when May comes around, you want to purchase like all 5 ink pads. It won't work for you. They will turn off that item code. You can order the other 4 colors, but your cloud cover, we will be able to get a spot, okay? So there will be a spot in a collection. So I just wanted to give you a little update on what's happening with cloud cover, but you can still get all the other products. Okay, so this pattern here, we've got 4 sheets. Look at this one, beautiful vase. I mean, this just looks like, it looks like something my daughter would paint. It's art, right? This is a beautiful art. And look at the background. Gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. So we're just going to lay these down one at a time here. And then I love this one. This is a really colorful design. We've got our different colors coming through here. There's some Calypso Coral I can see coming through. Secret Sea is another one, is our new in color that I love. And I can see some of that in the background. I see a little bit of Lost Lagoon in here. So pretty. And I also see Peach Pie. Peach Pie is also featured. The flip side of this one has a beautiful neutral design. I see a little bit of cloud cover and maybe a mixture of Lost Lagoon in there too. Oh, look at this one. This one here is gorgeous. Who wants to cut this, right? Like, it's just so stunning. There's that side, and the flip side has, I think that is basic beige with a little bit of mossy meadow. Has a swirl there, so that's that one. Check out this one. Beautiful scenery, right? It reminds me of back home. I don't know if you saw the video of me and my dad berry picking one time, and it looks like the hills behind my dad's house where we walked and walked and walked for hours and did some berry picking. And then the back side, check it out. We've got Lost Lagoon here with this is the same kind of pattern that they put in the embossing folder. See that? Everything coordinates, right? So there's that pattern. Then we've got, check this one out. I love this. This is like an old town, like a vintage photograph of a town in black and white. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful image. Again, another one that I don't really want to chop too much of, right? And then the background has this really nice, soft, subtle pattern. Gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. Okay, then we've got another one here. They just get better and better. 4 sheets of this one, looking down at the river and the riverbed. Oh, so beautiful. And then the background has, we've got some Secret Sea happening here and some basic gray. I can see there, gray granite, all the gorgeous patterns. There we've got another shot of the landscape. And this, I love the sky in this one. I see some peach pie coming through, and maybe even some petal pink too. I see petal pink even though it's not listed in the color description. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Look at this one. This background. You could color that if you wanted to. You could use a little sponge dauber and add a little color. So stunning. Look at this one. I mean, I'm from a fishing town. I grew up in a fishing town, and this one speaks to my heart. The fishing boats out in the water and the land in the background. So stunning. And then we've got another really artistic design on the back. I see all kinds of colors coming through here. Crumb cake. I see pecan pie. What else could be in here? Crumb cake, pecan pie, basic beige, right? All those colors. And look at this one. This one has mossy meadow coming through, and it's just beautiful, beautiful with the white roses, right? I mean, these would make beautiful picture frames, wouldn't they? Like backgrounds. And then we've got this one here, which is like the aerial shot of a highway of, you know, the topography. Is that the word? Okay, so now we've got the cottage in the woods tucked away with the beautiful path. And then, oh, sorry, I'm missing your comments, guys. Yes, it is a mega sweet. And Marie says she's been playing with it since the pre-order. Yeah, it is so stunning. Look at this. I see lots of basic beige coming through that pattern. Okay, so then we've got on the last one. The last pattern has this one here, and it kind of looks a little bit like really vintagey looking copper greenery. I see a little bit of cloud cover in here as well. And then the background has like this swishy pattern that goes from basically like Secret Sea all the way down to like gray granite at the bottom. So these are the patterns on the background of this beautiful gallery 6x6 paper. I'm just going to grab them and flip them again, if I can do it with 2 hands. And you can see all the florals, right? Like beautiful, beautiful paper, stunning paper. It kind of looks like postcards to me. It's like, you know, like it's just too stunning, right? It's elegant. You know, wedding season is coming up. These are going to make beautiful wedding cards, beautiful, elegant cards. You can make sympathy cards with these, wedding cards, birthday cards, you name it. You're going to be able to use this paper. So the entire suite, I'm a huge fan of it, and I'm so excited to play with it today to make yet a baby card, right? Because we're going to play with the challenge. So the baby bundle that I'm pulling in is the cute onesie. Cutest Onesie. Okay, here's the bundle. So you get the stamp set and you get the, look at the cute little packaging for the dies. I've never seen a pack of dies that small, like in a small envelope. But look what you get. You get a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get the little onesie die cut, the little rattle, the little pocket, the little coat hanger, and the 1, 2, 3. Super cute. And the bundle price today only now, because tomorrow it's going to be separate, 2 separate prices. But to save the 10%, this one would have to be added to your order today. So it's 163740. So we're going to play with this one, and we're going to try and do our best at that Global Design Project Challenge. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a card base of crumb cake. So I'm bringing in my crumb cake and my trimmer. Let's get all these little scrap pieces out of my trimmer. If you ever have your cutting track with little fuzzies like that, what you could do is just take a scrap piece of cardstock, if you have a scrap piece on your desk, and use the sharp corner and come in here, and it's just like a little snow plow. So let me just lift that up and show you how much dust I had in there. Look at that. There's my little snow plow. I went through with the corner, and that's all my little fibers of paper. Now, that is actually from cutting computer paper. Computer paper, I don't know why, but it does do lots of fuzzies. So you want to make sure you keep your cutting track clean. Some people change their blade a little too quickly because they think that this is because their blade isn't sharp, but in fact it's because your trimmer might need to be a little bit of a cleaning. Good idea to keep, I've heard of people keep like a clean toothbrush in their craft room, and they use the bristles of the toothbrush to go through and just get that stuff out. I like to keep in my desk some of these little alcohol swabs, and you can buy them. You can buy them on Amazon. You can buy them at your local pharmacy. Alcohol prep pad, and these prep pads are so good for getting like little bits of glue. And I can see I've got some on my trimmer right here, so I just use them and a little bit of pressure, and you can get all the glue off of your trimmer with these little alcohol pads. And you can get glue off of your desk pad, anywhere that you have pesky little bits of glue. You can clean that up. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this alcohol pad before it dries out, because they do dry quickly, so you want to be rather swift. Look at that, just like new. Okay, so grab a pack of these next time you're at your pharmacy and keep everything clean. Okay. So crumb cake, we're coming in. It is going to be cut on the long side in half at 5 1/2. Boom. We're going to score at 4 1/4. The middle line. Turn it, score it at 4 1/4. Our standard size card base, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And we're going to give that a little burnish and make it nice and crisp and flat. And then we're bringing in Petal Pink today. We're going to make a baby girl card, but stay tuned to the end of the video, because I'm going to share with you a boy version using the same paper. So we're going to cut this into a 1/4 sheet. What I want to do with this is I'm going to cut the frame from the Gallery Blooms, or from the beautiful, Gallery Blooms has the frame. Okay. So this big frame here, I had to use that. I'm like, we got to feature that. That is like the star of the show. So if you're wondering, oh, how big do I cut my paper? I take my die and I put it right on my trimmer, and I'm like, okay, 4 1/4. Yeah, I'm good. Is it going to be good if I cut it at 5 1/2? Yes, I'll be good. So I need a 1/4 sheet of Petal Pink. And so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we're going to use that to cut our frame, and we're going to cut this frame out. But I also want to cut a Petal Pink rattle from the Cutest Onesie dies. So I'm going to bring in this little rattle, and we're going to cut that out of the middle just to save time, right? Because I know I'm not using this middle rectangle, but so I'm just going to put the rattle there. You know, it's just saving time. So we're going to do that. We're also going to, what else am I going to die cut? I also need a coat hanger. Not a coat hanger, but a onesie hanger. We're going to cut one of those using some scrap crumb cake. Oh, actually, I have one all ready to go here. I already did one. So we'll use this one. It's on my silicone mat. This is what this cuts out. This little hanger. You can cut out your own little hangers. You can do gold, you could do silver, you could do white. I have one here in crumb cake. And I'm also going to bring in we're going to play with basic beige today. And I have some scrap basic beige here. And I'm just doing all of this kind of in a, not in the best order, because I don't want to have to run through the machine 50 million times, right? I just want to do it like as many times, put as many things on the machine at once that I can. So we're going to bring in early espresso ink, and we're going to stamp. I'm going to use the stamps from Beautiful Motifs. And you're probably thinking, well, why wouldn't you use the Cutest Onesie? Because I want to share with you that this Beautiful Motifs stamp set can be used for all kinds of things. Of course, these are all baby greetings and you could use those, right? But I'm going to use Celebrate for my front greeting because we're celebrating baby. So let's bring that in, and we're going to stamp it on some scrap basic beige. So tap, tap, tap on here. And we're going to put this right here like that. And I'm bringing in the banner from the Stylish Shapes, this banner right here. We're going to put that on, you know what? I'm so used to having my die cuts done for me. That doesn't work there. That's not going to give me enough room. So we're just going to do exactly that. We're going to cut this out. I like to have my die cuts done. So let's just do the die cutting, okay? So we're backing it up here. We're going to die cut this shape out, and we're going to cut it. And we also have to cut a onesie. So we're going to cut a onesie using, and you can see where I've already done one, but we're going to do one together. This paper right here, which is, that's that Old Town image, but I'm going to use the back side because I'm making a baby girl card. So let's bring in the onesie. We're going to bring this onesie in, and we're going to trim a small piece. So I'm going to send you this onesie already cut out. I can send you die cut images, so you can use the onesie without stamping it. If you don't want to buy the Cutest Onesie stamp set, you don't have to. You could just use the onesie that's cut out. Now, I challenge you. I bet you have a lot of beautiful pattern paper that could cut out onesies, right? This beautiful pattern I thought was really elegant and fun and kind of a little bit almost antique-y, right? Like really, really fun pattern. So we're going to cut that one. Let me bring in some Post-it tape and secure that down so it doesn't move. And we'll also do that with our little banner. Okay, and do I need any other die cuts? Nope. I'm going to put this on here. It's going to hold the rattle down in place. And it's also going to hold my rectangle in place. All right, so we're going to run 1, 2, 3 through the machine. I'm just glancing. Do I need anything else? I think we're good. All righty, so let's move this out of the way and my ink pad out of the way. And we're going to get the machine and run all of this through at one time. Okay, so good morning, Melanie. Thanks for all the comments, everyone. Okay, there's not a bad piece in the pack. I absolutely agree with you, Sharon. Yep, it's a beautiful pack of paper. Okay, so for cutting, little recap, we need platform number 1. We need a platform number 2. This one right here. So I'm lining up my numbers. 1, 2. We need a number 3 on the bottom. So let's put this one here like that. And that's going to be that's my cutting plate. So we're going to cut right into that, right? Okay, so we're going to bring this rectangle in. I'm going to pop that down like this. I don't think I can fit everything on. Can I? Can I? We'll see. We're going to try. And we need a banner. So we'll put the banner here and the onesie here. And I think I'm going to be okay. My plate is a little bit warped. Can you tell that? But I'm just going to try and go with it and try and see if it'll flatten out on me a little bit. Okay, so let's put the top plate on like that. Press it down a little bit, and then I'm going to push it in until it engages with the wheels, which are under this handle. And we're going to start to roll. Rolling. I'm making sure everything's lined up. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I can. And all the cracking sounds are normal. Let's see what we've got. So we're going to swipe this, and we're going to get set up here for embossing in just a second. Okay, but let's just get organized. I'm going to take all of this off. There's my Post-it tape. I'll put that over here for later because I know I can reuse it. And then we've got our little rattle. Let's see what happens with these rectangles. This is where the fun is. Now, I'm going to take your pick tool. I'm going to put this back, actually. Put it back on the magnet so that you don't lose anything, right? And that one won't pop out, but that's okay. We got a tool for that, right? Here's my tool. I'm going to pop out that little rattle. Look at the details on that rattle. Oh, I love the stitching. So cute. Okay, so we've got the rattle, and we'll poke out the extra cardstock, put that back on the magnetic sheet right here. So I've got all 5 dies, not losing anything. And then we're going to get our banner. We're going to do some stamping on this banner. So this will all come in your kit. These die cuts will come in your kit, okay? So you'll be able to make a card of your own. Oh, that shimmied on me. Look at that. It did too. I didn't get a full rectangle for my outside, and that's the one I need. So we're gonna have to go back in. All right, not a big deal. Okay, so you're supposed to get a big rectangle, a middle rectangle, and then the center square, right? So this one is still salvageable, this middle one. So you're going to be able to frame a whole bunch of stuff. You know, if you're a scrapbooker, oh my gosh, this is going to really be a happy product to have in your craft room, right? Because you're going to be able to put beautiful frames, and the outside frame is my favorite one. Okay, let's try that again. So make sure that you're covering the cardstock. Like I think I just had a little bit of wiggle room there, not enough. But let's make sure it's not going to shimmy again on me. Put 2 pieces of Post-it tape. So I'm going to hold on to that. I might use that on another card this week. We'll see. And I'm going to put my other die away. And here we go. We're going to run this through one more time. See, anything can happen, right? There's no mistakes in paper crafting. And I did salvage some of those rectangles, right? And I was able to get my rattle out of the middle. Okay, double checking, making sure nothing moves. It might have been my plate. My plate might have shimmied. All right, here we go. Rolling and cracking, rolling, cracking. It's a song. All right, see now what happened. I think I got a frame. Okay, so here's what you're supposed to get. The outside frame, and check it out. Can you see the embossed corners like that? Like it looks like a real picture frame, right? So fun. And then you get the inside frame, and then you get the middle frame. So you can do a lot with these awesome frames. Okay, so we're just gonna get this one out of my die here. If you have problems with your paper sticking in your die, and if you're a user of dryer sheets, you can rub it over your die, and it just like adds a little bit of anti-static here to pop these out. So they should all fall out very naturally. So you get 3 of those shapes from one die. Pretty remarkable, hey? I love it. Now again, that frame is in this one with the gallery blooms. Okay, so the suite is so beautiful because I can't imagine not having this one, and I can't imagine not having the words. So in my opinion, you need all the suite, right, to be able to make beautiful cards with this one. Okay, so we've got this piece here. That's going to be my frame. Then for my inside, I need a piece of basic beige that measures, I've got this cut, 3, let me tell you what the measurement is. I think it's 3.5 by 5. Yeah, 3.5 by 5. We're going to emboss this with the folder, okay? So we're going to grab that embossing folder. Here we go. You're going to have so much product. When you buy this suite, you're going to be making beautiful, beautiful cards and scrapbook pages for a long time. I love it. Okay, so we're putting this into the folder. I'm lining it up with the line down here next to the logo. Gently close, and there's all those beautiful designs. We're going to run that through. Now, because this is a regular folder, we don't need the dark gray plate. All we need is our 2 clear plates. We don't need platform number 2 because that's for cutting. We just need 1 clear plate on the bottom, our embossing folder with the spine going in first, and then our top plate on top like that, and we're going to roll it through. rolling again. We're getting our arm workout today. Alrighty, so let's take a look at that gorgeous, gorgeous design. Just putting my machine back. Okay, let's take a look. Look at that. Oh, that is so pretty. I love it. It's just so elegant. Hey, do you guys like this one? Hi, Carrie from Sydney, Australia. Yeah, it is. Their favorite is the one with the boats. I love that one too. I do. Do we sell blank ink spots? I need to look. Cassie, you know what? I can't remember if we do or we don't. I'll have to look. That's going to bug me. I got to look. Okay, so we're going to add our, I think we do. We sell, I know, okay. I'm going to the search. I'm going to type in ink spots. Yep, on ink spots, you get 1, 2, let me hold on here 1 sec. Let me read the description. For in Canada, $13.75, the item code is 141822, and you will be able to make your own ink pads from the spots. Pack of 5. Pack of 5 for $13.75 in Canada. So thanks for that question. Thank you for jogging my memory because I wasn't quite sure if we still had them, but we do. Okay, so we're adding glue to that basic beige layer. Let's bring back our card base now. So we're going to just put all this together. So we've got our card base. We're going to add this to the middle. So this is basic beige on crumb cake. And then we're going to add that petal pink frame with the basic beige in behind. And I'm going to add this with my liquid glue. That never lets me down. It's a super glue. It's very sticky and very reliable. Okay, so we're just putting this frame on. Look at that. So pretty, right? With that embossed layer in the background. Just making sure I got a little bit at the top and the bottom. Press it down, let that glue set. All right, let's do the fun stuff. Okay, so I'm bringing in my silicone mat. I've got my banner here. I've got my onesie, my little rattle. And so I'm going to send you this die cut. Like these die cuts will be sent to you. Now you're going to need to have your own Cutest Onesie to stamp. I'm going to stamp the onesie over top of my die cut. But you know what? You can just leave it like that. If you don't have this set, you don't want to buy it, you don't have to. All week long, I'll be featuring these 2 sets, and I will be featuring the stamps. Now, I cannot send you stamped images. That is a Stampin' Up! Rule. So I'm going to be using all the greetings from this one, and over here, I'm going to be using the blooms. So if you want this one, I encourage you to purchase it. But for the onesie card, just for today, I'm doing a baby card for the Global Design Project. You can leave it blank if you want to, but I'm going to show you how cute it looks when you stamp the onesie on top. So I've got the onesie stamp. I'm going to use Early Espresso. Tap, tap, tap on here. And we're going to hover over that beautiful onesie pattern, and we're going to stamp the outline of the onesie over top like that. So cute. And then there's also in the stamp set, I want to point out, this one here, I was like, what are those 2 dots? And that's what, you know what they are? They are the, you can have snaps at the top, like for a little girl. I thought this would be cute. So I have that one here. I'm going to ink that up with Early Espresso, and we're going to stamp that up here like so. It just gives a little bit more character to the onesie. See that? Okay. So there's our onesie. Now we want to put the hanger. So when I die cut this, I didn't point it out to you, but it actually cuts the little neckline here, right? And you got your hanger. So you can take the little hook of your hanger and come in from behind and just like pull that through. Oh, look at that. It's magic. Look at that. So there's the hanger. Oh my gosh, so stinking cute. And then I'm going to flip it over, and we're going to grab a dimensional. I'm going to use my dimensional for double duty here. It's going to hold that hanger in its position, and I need another one for the bottom, and that should be plenty to hold my onesie onto my card. Okay, so our onesie is done. We'll leave that right there, and our cute little rattle. Now for our greeting, we're bringing in from Beautiful Motifs You can stamp hello if you wanted to. You can combine these two stamp sets, right? You could say hello, sweet girl. You could say hello, sweet boy. There's also a congratulations in Cutest Onesie, and there's also a really fun font that says new baby, right? So a big welcome to your new baby, a big welcome to your sweet boy, sweet girl. So there's lots of really great stamps in that set, but I want to focus on beautiful motifs because it's my product of the week. So I'm going to stamp celebrate on my card. So we're going to bring in the celebrate, and we're going to stamp with early espresso. And yes, I'm wearing a white little, what do you call this? I don't know. Little, it's not a sweater. It's too thin to be a sweater, but a little over jacket, I guess you could call it. I'm trying not to get my hands in any arms and any ink pads. All right, so we're going to stamp this straight down on the banner. Boom, there we go. Celebrate. And we're going to flip it over. We're going to put the dimensionals. Let's close the ink pad first. I'm making myself nervous. Okay, closing my ink pad. And I'm going to grab some more dimensionals. Maybe, yes. Look, I'm at the back. I'm at the end of my package, but I still got lots around the edges. So that's okay. We'll just bring in our snips, and we'll do a little snippy snip along the edges and make some smaller ones. And there we go. And we'll peel off the backing, and we're going to go ahead and bring back the card base now. We're going to put this together. So the first thing I did on my card is I took the onesie, and you can just pull it right off the silicone mat because the silicone mat is is resistant to the glue, right? So I like to do that. I have everything lined up on my silicone mat. Then I'm going to put my onesie right here, kind of 2/3 the way up the card. And then the banner, we're going to put that down here. Now I'm going to go off to the left a little bit, but you could center it if you wanted to. Should I center it? Yeah, I think I'm going to center it because my sample that I'll show you at the end is off to the left. It's totally up to you. So we're going to put our banner right here. And then our little rattle, we're going to stick that right there. It's so cute. I like the little details. Do you guys like the little tiny details? I think that's what matters, is the details, right? So we'll pick that up, put a little glue on it. We're going to put it right here on the banner. And then because I'm playing with the beautiful gallery suite, well, that basic beige ribbon, I had to use that somehow. So I did tie a bow. This one's already tied. I might as well use it. So if you want to tie a bow, you can. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to send you a little piece of ribbon, but on my sample, I didn't tie a bow. I actually tied a knot. You know what? I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do exactly that because you're going to get 4 inches of this ribbon from me. So let me show you, actually 3 inches, and we'll snip it. Okay, so you're going to get this little piece of ribbon. Here's what you do with your ribbon, and this makes your ribbon go further. You take it and you wrap it around your finger, and you just tie it into a nice gentle knot. And this actually is not as thick for putting into your cards, right? So you just be gentle with it and just have a nice little round knot there. And then you can bring in glue dots, and we're going to get one of those glue dots. You can take your knot actually and press it onto the glue dot like that. And then when you pick it up, it'll already be there. It's already on the back. And then we're just going to lay that down onto the left side of my banner. And look, 3 inches of ribbon was plenty. I still have lots of room to do a nice little angle trim on my ribbon there. And we'll do the other side. There we go. So we've got a nice little bit of basic beige. You know, the bow would have been pretty too, but sometimes a knot is just sufficient. So it's up to you. Okay, but with 3 inches of ribbon, you won't be able to tie a bow, but I think the knot will be good because it'll cut down on the thickness of your card as well. So that's the front. Then I thought, oh, these beautiful little pressed flower motifs, let's bring those in and add some to the card. So we're going to use 3 of the small ones here. In your kit, you may get big ones, you may get small ones. Any combination, it all works, right? So we're going to put one there, and another one right there. And then for the inside of the card, we've got my 2 3/4 by 4 1/4 piece of basic beige. And we have, check out this stamp from the beautiful motifs, wishing you love and happiness that lasts a lifetime. I think that's really appropriate for a new baby card because that's exactly what new babies do for us, right? They bring us love and happiness that last a lifetime. So I think this stamp set, the Beautiful Motifs, is going to be a wonderful, wonderful set that you're going to love to have all these greetings. There's thank yous, there's thinking of you, always here for you, you've been on my mind. Really, really great greetings. Okay, so let's stamp this in the middle. There we go. Now, if you do get the Cutest Onesie, or if you do have this one at home, you can use the little hearts and you could stamp more things on the inside with petal pink. You could do another onesie down in the corner. There's lots of ways to bling up your card with more stamping, right? But again, I'm going back to my product of the week, and I wanted to show you how we can use these stamps with other products to make a baby card. Like when I first looked at the Beautiful Gallery suite of products, it did not scream baby to me, but I was like, I was torn because I'm like, but I want to make a baby card. How do I make a baby card with this suite? Well, this is what I came up with. So I hope you like this one. So this is the baby girl card. Of course, it's 2025. You can send a pink card to a baby boy. It's anything goes. But this one here, Celebrate, I did with that pattern there. With it says the color scheme, it says peach pie, but I saw more petal pink coming out of this pattern. So my boy card, I made another one like this, and I pulled in the Lost Lagoon pattern with the little same kind of matching design in the embossed folder, and then a Lost Lagoon frame, a Lost Lagoon rattle, and the exact same card, just different color scheme. So you can see how you can take that gorgeous paper, the 6x6 Gallery Blooms paper, and you could use it for, you know, what it's meant for, the gallery, or you can change it. You can use it with your other. Yes, it's called Beautiful Gallery 6x6 paper. You can change it up and use the backside. So I love the double-sided paper for that reason. You get a ton of patterns, right? And with 4 sheets of each pattern, you're going to be good to go for a long time with some really, really stunning images. Alrighty, so let me see. Does anyone have any questions? Yeah. That reminds you of wallpaper. Yep, that's right. We did have wallpaper. When was that? It's coming back. Everything from old comes back, right? Yes, great for scrapbooks for your grandparents, Cindy. Absolutely. For like, you know, historical albums, when I'm trying to say things of, you know, black and white photos, those types of things. It's going to be fantastic, right? Those scenes are crazy beautiful. You're right, Maggie. They're beautiful, and beautiful sympathy cards. You're going to be able to use this for so much. I am in love with this Beautiful Gallery suite. So again, a little recap of the bundles. We got, well, I played with Cutest Onesie because we're playing with GDP today. It's a baby theme. We got Beautiful Motifs bundle, the Gallery Blooms bundle, and we've got the Damask embossing folder. What else did we use? Oh my gosh, all the things, right? There's the folder. We used the beautiful pressed flowers and the basic beige ribbon. So much beauty. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love. Add to the cart and submit your order before midnight. Well, not before midnight. It might not be ready for midnight, but yes, the catalog goes live on May 6th, which when the clock strikes midnight. Is your Post-it tape from Stampin' Up! Rose? No, the Post-it tape is from Amazon. That Post-it tape, you can buy this on Amazon. It's from Post-it. Post-it is the manufacturer. I just buy it on Amazon. And it's absolutely amazing. I love it. Okay, so I may have missed several of your comments as I was doing my project, but I hope you like this one. It's always good to have baby cards on hand when you need them. It's kind of like sympathy cards, right? So if you get the Beautiful Gallery suite, you'll have lots of products to be able to make beautiful both, right? Both baby sympathy cards and everything in between. It is a gorgeous suite, and I am so honored to feature this one this week because I think you're going to love having it. All right, I can't wait to send you the 5 card packages for this week coming up. So when you place your order of minimum $60 with me in Canada and you choose me as your demonstrator, I will send you an email, or you can send me, if I get to you before you get to me, I will ask you if your order, if it qualifies, if it's over $60, I'll say, is this for, your cards for this week. And for Monday card, I'm going to ask you if you would like pink or blue. So Petal Pink or Lost Lagoon, which card would you like, right? And I'll prep that for you because maybe you might need a baby card. You just never know, right? Alrighty, thanks so much, everyone. I am super excited for tomorrow. The new catalog and online exclusives and new kits. I haven't seen them yet, so I'm going to be up early and checking those out, and I'll be adding those to my cart for sure. If you have questions about the starter kit, please reach out. I'd love to help you choose your starter kit and answer your questions. It's a great time of year to join. Brand new catalog, brand new products. Get them the best way you can in the starter kit. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock Mountain Time for my next card using the beautiful gallery suite of products. All right, bye for now. Have a great day.